So I want to just show the room. You can see that energy back down against that back wall back there. But it's not just on that wall. I am actually submerged under this energy. They are really hurting me. Uh, so I went to sleep in the living room because I just kept trying to sleep in here, and every time I wake up, I'm being attacked. So I went in the living room. When I woke up, I'm being severely attacked in the living room to the place where I'm in pain in my private area. So, like I said, these people be trying to kill me in my sleep. Where this stuff is rushing up, it rushes all the way up. I can feel it all in my face, in my head. I be severely attacked from the inside and from the outside because they have me like submerged in this energy. So it's not just the energy that's coming up through the pipes that's going into my private area, but energy that's also coming out from under the floor that's not coming up through the pipes, but it's in the whole entire house. It has me submerged. Then you got the energy that's coming in through the walls. I don't, that's why I be trying to sleep and video myself sleep, but they know what I'm doing. They don't even do it while I'm videoing because they watching me as I sleep. That's why that lady goes over there every day. It's around 6:30ish. No, 5:30ish. Anywhere from 5:30ish to 6 o'clock, she's over there because that's her job. In the morning, she leaves 7:30ish and go back home because her daddy, when he was living, came over here and talked to my daughter and told my daughter that he was living with his daughter because his wife died. So he comes over and just sit in his driveway, which was a lie. He do sits in his driveway, but he be using his direct energy lights that's coming out through the lights of their car. You know, these people don't realize they're gonna die and where they gonna go next after they die. The money that whatever her daddy made while he was alive ain't gonna do him no good where he went. Ain't gonna help him no good. Ain't gonna help him at all. All them cars she got over there ain't gonna help her in hell. It ain't gonna help her. And when the wrath of God come on her, judgment, they're not gonna help her at all. That house not gonna help her. Wherever she was living, ain't gonna help her. Nothing of the physical world is gonna help her because God is gonna bring judgment on her and her brother. And all these people in this neighborhood is gonna be judged for what they done to me and my sister. This whole entire neighborhood. You're gonna be judged for the way you've treated us. And that old lady over there, how messy she is, and the way she like to carry news, because that's what she do. She even had the nerve to bring her behind over here, bringing messages to my daughter, pretending. She's a professional. She ought to be ashamed of herself, because she's older than me. And she ought to be ashamed of herself. Really. And then another lady came, another one of them witches that stay down there on it to the right came here also. Like, I'm really gonna open the door for you and let you in. Oh, anyway, you know, only thing I could do is just keep trying to live. And people keep saying they're living their best life. If you live in Christ Jesus, you're not living your best life. So that's the only thing I could do is try to live my best life and stay in obedience. Stay in obedience. She thinks she got power over there. Because I've been expecting mail for the last 2 weeks and I ain't got it yet. I think she told, I hope I videoed her talking to the mail lady. I really hope that uh, that I videoed, but in the world, her talking, she talked to her a good while too. And so now I'm not getting my mail for the last 2 weeks. A normal mail carrier, they say he's in the hospital. Something happened to him, I don't know what. If I knew his name, I would call the hospital and speak to him, but I don't know his name. They might have did something to him, they ain't no telling. I think she was trying to get him to do something with my mail because she was always trying to talk to him and stuff. He wouldn't. And then the woman, she would just drop my mail, drop the packages on the steps. When she right at the porch, all you had to do is, instead of dropping it on the steps, put it on the porch. That way I could see that there's a package out there. See, that's the only problem I have with that. By me looking at my camera, I can't see that there's a package out there. Cause I'm not always in my room when the mail person running. I don't always hear. And it was just the post office mail person that would do that. Man and a woman. But UPS and FedEx, they would at least put it on the porch. And they really, Satan really has got hold to the black race. He really has gotten hold to these people because they're trying to hold on to jobs. Some of them not trying to hold on to jobs. Some of them just doing it because they paying them to do it. But all money just ain't worth making. All money just ain't worth making. Especially when you making you an enemy to God. Because I can't tell you enough the plans that our government have for the people. Nothing good, not one thing is good. Not one. And y'all falling for it big time. Really, really big time. Y'all falling for this craziness, this idiotic, stupid stuff. And where the Illuminati at? Laughing at you. Just like the devil is laughing at you too. Because they think so little of you. Why would they have you to break the law like this and attack people that ain't never did nothing to you? Because of the lies that one person put our names. Each of us, a person, put our names on this watch, terrorist watch list because it took somebody that knew about this list to put us on this list. Every Indian, everybody still don't know how to go about doing it. You got to know how to fill it out and all that stuff. And it's only gonna be somebody in the government that's doing this. Either the sheriff did it, chief of police, uh, city cop, military, FBI, CIA, somebody that's in the organizations that think so little of you that they feel that I can get paid to destroy this person's life. I do believe it was the chief of police in my hometown that did it to me. Because he came on my job talking about he don't never see me with a man. Well, first of all, you don't really see me that much. No more if I walk to the store because the police station was in front of the grocery store. So if you see me go to the grocery store, then that's when you see me. Other than that, he didn't see me at all. And he not supposed to see me with a man because if I'm with a man, it's between me and the man, not nobody else. My private bit is not for the world. It's just for us. Just for me and whoever I decide to spend my time with. That's who. Not for the whole town of Rolling to see. Because when they with their partner, I don't see them and ain't looking for them. Because it ain't none of my business. Just like my private business, my private time, it ain't none of nobody else's business. Nobody whatsoever. And it got so bad to the point when I decided I'm gonna be celibate, they want to send men to pretend they want to talk to me. And then I find out they gang stalkers. Like I'm just an idiot. I don't see what you're doing. That you can continue taking me out to restaurants, and everybody in the restaurant is a gang stalker. But I'm not gonna see what they doing. Let me see if I can catch you. Uh, yeah, lightens up. You can look at my neck, tell I've been on a severe attack. Like I said, it be up in my chest, all up in my throat, and it dehydrates me, which causes my neck skin to hang, and I get that little bubble. But I made me some body butter. Me and my sister, so rub her legs down. I'm hoping that it can help with her blood circulation. She got a sore on one of her ankles from where she be rubbing her legs against the bed. And so I brought some, I put some, that body butter on it because it got all that different, uh, them different herbs in it. And then I put essential oils in it. And that's the second time she had a sore. And the first time, that's what I did. I put the body butter on it. And it healed up. And I keeps it on her butt so that she don't get no rashes or anything. But these people steady attacking us both. Got her butt jacked up, got my butt jacked up, my stomach. And I could look at her skin and I could tell that what they doing to me, they doing it to her too. Cause you can tell it's not you. We not just we gaining weight, but it's not like our skin is normal. It look like it's being blowed up to me. But and she just steady drawing up. You can't hardly do nothing with her, so she just be hollering, hollering, hollering. And I know some of the time there's no way I'm hurting her because I'm not really touching her. I'm touching like when I get ready to change, I have to take a pen out between her legs. So that's what I'm touching, her diaper. But she know that it's moving from between her legs, and she'll just start hollering. The least little thing. The least little thing, she just cuss Oh, I forgot I was videoing. I just got stuff on my mind, so what these people are doing, it don't even make no kind of sense for people to be so mean and evil, and how they watching us in this house. And I know who it is, that lady across the street. I know it's her. She don't put too much money in a residential house for the utility, four different utility companies and four different cable companies in a residential house. And then they came over here on this side of the street, on each end of our yard, the utility company. They dig the hole, but you couldn't even see the man because the hole was so far down. And I do have videos of it. I do believe she told the male people to hold that male. You know, the woman is a demon. That's the only thing I could say. When you want to make somebody else's life miserable, you are a pure demon, and you're gonna go where demons go to hell. Sooner than later, I hope, so that you can leave me alone. I really hope so. You know, it's bad that people do this to you. I mean, they just got my butt just jacked up in my stomach. I took a picture of my behind tonight to see what they've done to me. And they do this. They doing this because they know how I feel about women go and get artificial behinds. You know, we as black women, we don't have to go get no artificial behind. If you got a small behind, that's because you need. That's what God wants for you. Cause most of us, that's in our genome, butts, lips. You know, some have big breasts, some don't. I don't. You know, I don't. That's fine with me. My little boobies is okay with me. And then jack my stomach up, got my stomach all big. But like I said, I've had 4 babies to come out of my body for my stomach to go back in place. For them to have me looking like this right here. I'm sitting here looking like this. And these are my intestines, I do believe. It's all the way up here. All the way up here. That someone is rushing, this is being sent in my body. And they can control how it go in me. Sometimes I just can't feel it, but it's still making my stomach bloated. Then sometimes it just like they cut a faucet open on and cut it wide as it'll go, and it's going in my body like that. Hot. It's not no cool. It's hot. Hot to the point that it be hot in here. We got an air conditioner on, a fan, and sometimes I get up and I cut the ceiling fan on, but it ain't on now. I cut the ceiling fan on because it be so hot and stuffy in here because of this energy is hot. This is coming from a electrical grid from the underground and through the walls, through the current that flows through your house. That where it got energy coming through your walls, coming down from your ceiling, and that's just coming from under the floor. It's coming from under the ground. That's why you see something looking like smoke floating out there. My nose itching. It's soil there too, right there. So that's coming from my gum. The dentist did something to me too. You know, I mean, this so it just and I keep praying, asking God to help me. God, I don't know why God not helping me. I really don't know why. You know, I don't know why He won't stop the people. Cause I'm not learning. I mean, I've learned stuff, but I'm not getting no whatever. I learned how evil people are. I learned you can't trust nobody. You can't even trust your own family when it comes down to doing something slick. Because they think they can just sit around you, see that thing is doing it again. There's that truck. There's a burgundy, I think there's a burgundy truck that be in the front yard of that house. And he have it parked where the lights, when he, the lights can shine over here. That look minded loader. So I don't know if this is truck or something on the ground. You know. I just wish God would help me. I really do. I don't know the lesson that I'm supposed to get out of this. That's what I was trying to say before. When you go through things, you're supposed to receive or get a lesson, learn something, which I have learned that people are evil. People are just right down dirty. People you don't even know. They never did a harm thing to you, but they getting a kick out of attacking you. Yesterday, this girl came through here 3 times. Yesterday morning, she came the first time. Then she went over to that old lady across the street there and talked to her. And I was saying, that old lady's real messy. She real messy, and she's a current news. She's a news toter. And if I'm not mistaken, see, like the Bible speaks against women like that, but they be young women that he talks about that do that, go to house to house, being messy. So you got an old joker over there being messy, like God, like the Bible talks about the young women, the widow, those that was met, the young women that's married and the husband died. And see, like the Bible saying something about them being messy like that, going to house, toting news and stuff. Then you got this old, but she ain't need no widow, cause her husband's still over there being a gang stalker too. Both of them old as Bethuta. Need to be somewhere trying to get right with God. So if they die anytime soon, they'll go to heaven or they'll be with the Lord. But no, both of them being devils. Both of them. Greedy for money. Greedy for money. With the people, men, 3 trucks of men went over there. No, only one truck, the white truck went over there. The blue and the black trucks parked in front of our yard. Like, who in the heck do y'all supposed to be? One of them was black. I think one was Indian. The one in the white truck, I think he was white. Went over there and talked to them old people. Then 3 trucks came and went to the house that's right in front of us, and a woman in a black car. I remember she on this long skirt that go down to her ankles. I couldn't tell she was black, whoever she was. The 3 men that that second group, I don't think all 3 of those men were black, and they parked all 3 trucks in front of our yard on this side. She was parked on the other side. Then a sports car, silver sports car, went to the white dude over there house. But I don't think they convinced him because it was around Christmas. I think it might have been in November. It was in November. He had his Christmas decoration on the door. But when the man that came with the blue truck came, it wasn't a dark blue truck. It was like, I guess the Carolina blue. That was the color of his truck. And he stayed over there a long time, pretending he buying something. But he kept turning his truck to watch over here, little bit by little bit, until his truck was facing over here. And see, when they do that, they have the lights on their cars and trucks that release the direct energy, because he do it too, the white dude over there across the street. But after that day, he took the Christmas wreath down, and I haven't seen him put it back up since. But he got Halloween stuff on in his yard. Ooh, they're attacking my front lobe. And there was another boy over. There was two boys over there. One looked like he could have been a teenager. The last time I saw him, he was standing out in the rain, game stalking. It was drizzling rain, but raining hard. And then the wife came home. I guess she told him to go in the house, stand out in the rain. I guess whatever they be sending to them through this text, he was looking at it. Cause that's how what they all do. When they pass by here, you can see them looking at their phones, because they be telling them stuff about what's going on. It don't mean that it's true just because they say it. They can make up anything, cause they is making up anything. Because I was in Walmart some years ago before we moved up here. I was still living in Lumberton, and it was my sister's birthday, August the 16th that year. And I had called the dude that she was liking. They had been going together for years. And so he still was trying to talk to her and stuff after she got real sick and stuff, but she was just so mean. She was just, cause he was trying to tell her right from wrong, and she didn't want to hear it. She didn't want nobody telling her nothing. She said if she effing up, let her F up. But she said the word. But she was just giving people money. You know, there was two young boys cutting her grass. You know, she was like giving them $60 a piece. And that yard was the same yard I got, and I go out there and cut it in no time. And he was telling her he was paying them too much. If anything, they should have split $60. Cause I only paid to do the yard $40, and I was cut my own grass. Cause I would cut my sister yard, cause she stayed further out this way when we first moved up here, and I would go home and cut my yard. I cut my yard I believe every 2 weeks. I would go home and clean my yard and rake the yard, and but her yard I had to cut it every week because her grass grew faster than my grass, and she got those dandelions. I didn't get dandelions in the yard, and only one part of my yard the grass would grow real high, and that was in the front yard between the two apartments. So I had a lawnmower. I still got it, but it don't have crank. You know, it don't work. It need cleaning, and I will cut my own grass. I say it don't make sense to have to pay somebody to cut grass for this little bit of yard, but ain't nobody gonna do it for free but me. So I had brought me a lawnmower. No, I didn't buy the lawnmower. Um, I was using my sister's lawnmower because uh, her lawyer brought her a lawnmower because I told them if they buy a lawnmower, I cut her grass at the first house. So when we moved to the second house, that was a big yard, especially the backyard. So they got the people that cutting the grass now, they got them to cut the grass there. And then were the same people that was cutting the grass at the first house. But I said it don't make sense to pay nobody to cut the grass at this house with this little yard. We had a little front yard and a little back. It won't big at all. So me and my granddaughter, we would cut the grass. And then I would go home and I cut my grass at my house. The biggest part was raking up the leaves during the fall because there was a lot of trees. There's a big tree in my front yard and there was pine trees in the back. And it would let out a lot of tree limbs and stuff, and leaves and stuff. And even limbs be falling, I have to drag them to the front yard. And so that's the lawnmower that I use. Then it stopped working. So I took it to this man to fix it. And he told me that he would trade me a lawnmower that's already working. I had to give him that lawnmower and he give me and pay him $60. So I said, well, okay. You know, it was already working. And it cut really good that year. But the next summer, it did nothing. Wouldn't even crank. So that's the lawnmower I still got. It's, you know, I never took it back. You know, when you don't have no help, it's hard. It's really hard. And I never did get my driver's license because I didn't see no need of getting the car. I couldn't afford to buy no car. That's the way I was thinking. But it still wouldn't have did me no good. I just had driver's license, you know, because I still ain't got no car. All my children was able to get cars because they had my help, you know. They didn't want paying bills and stuff. But I had my children. I had 4 children I had to take care of. And somebody got a car in my name. Who it is, I don't know. But they got it there. I brought a car. I ain't never had no car. But they got it on my credit. But somebody went and got a car in my name. And evidently they didn't pay for it because it's on my credit report. And I have no idea. I know one of my nephews, that might be who it was. Because someone called me from South Carolina asking me had I talked to them. They had my phone number. And I told them, I said, I don't never talk to him. But it was a car dealership. And then some furniture too, in my name. That I can't even go get no car or get no furniture in my own name. But he was able to do it. And then didn't pay for it. This is family. And then I called his mama and let her know that the man called me. And she was on, that's some of his mess. No, it's some of your mess because you the one gave him my information. Because when I was a teenager, when my mama was still alive, she the one signed for me to get social security card. My social security card come from DC. And she sent it down to us. So evidently she kept a copy of a record of it, the numbers. Because how he get my social security number? That they able to put this stuff on my credit report. Ain't never had any car. And then somebody try to do something dealing with a house. years ago. You know, they say when people use your name to, to get something for themselves, and then you can't even get it for your own self because somebody done went and got something in your name and then didn't pay for it. Got your information, all that energy. The cameras are changing from night to day, where you can see all that energy. Just in that little window of time when it first changes, you can see all that energy that was out there during the nighttime. And then as the sun did after a certain amount of time, because the sun is out there. I mean, it's day, and you can see that energy on everything out there. Then as time go by, you can't see none of it at all. Just like it's in here. Anyway, I'm gonna close out.